Hello everyone, so today we're going to be discussing Neptune and Aries. Neptune just recently transitioned into the first house in astrology. So what you want to do is you want to find Aries in your chart, look for that house, and today we're going to be discussing what Neptune in that house may mean for your sign while it's transitioning Aries for the time being for the next 13 years. So welcome to my channel. I am the Starry Big Sisters, and this is your space for self-discovery through astrology, healing, and truth. And today I'm so excited to discuss this with you guys. And today we're going to be talking about, like I said before, Aries and how that shows up for you. Now, first, we're going to talk about what Neptune means. Neptune is the planet of dreams, illusions, healing, and intuition. It dissolves boundaries and invites us to connect with something beyond the physical. Neptune is traditionally ruled by Pisces in the 12th house. And what Pisces is, it is that feeling. It's more of a feeling than something that is seen. So this, you may feel this instead of seeing this in your chart or in your life. So Neptune is about spirituality, soulful, in real ways the world can't always explain. That's what Neptune is. Neptune, it inspires us or confuses us, but the main purpose is it is there to help us surrender to the higher truth. Now we're going to be discussing what Aries mean. Aries is bold, fiery, raw. It is that first sign of the zodiac. It is that spark of life. Aries energy is passionate, impulsive, brave, and doesn't wait for permission. That is Aries. When Neptune moves through Aries, it creates a kind of energy of a spiritual warrior. Dreams become movement, healing becomes bold, intuition becomes action. Now let's break this down, what this may look like through the houses in your birth chart. So first we're going to start with the first house. Now the first house is your sense of self. It is the I am, your personality, who you are, and the mask that you present yourself to the world. So with Neptune and Aries in the first house, I will call this a mystical warrior. You are bold, yet you have this spiritual aura about yourself. People might feel drawn to you, but they may not fully understand who you are at the first sight of you. You may struggle with identity, feeling like you're constantly shape-shifting to meet others' expectations, but beneath it all, you are here to rediscover who you are without filters. It is okay to let your light shine through. Sometimes it may not make sense to you, but as long as it makes sense in your head, it is okay. Also with Neptune in the first house, it is healing begins when you stop performing and start existing. Let yourself be both soft and strong. That is your magic with Neptune transiting your first house. My big sister advice for you is you do not have to prove who you are. All you have to be is just be yourself. You are allowed to evolve, and you don't owe anybody an explanation of who you are becoming. So that is my big sisterly advice for Neptune in the first house. Now, with Neptune transiting the second house, this is more so your sense of self and how you relate to not necessarily your outer world, but your inner world, and being grounded in who you are and who you choose to present yourself out to this world. It's not like the first house. It is more so like your relationship with your material things and how you feel about yourself. So with Neptune in the second house, it influences over your self-worth and, again, your relationship with money. You may crave independence, but yet feel unsure about your value. This placement is asking you to build your confidence from the inside out, not from what you own or what you earn. Abundance comes when you align your fire with your faith. This is a spirit. I like to call this the spiritual hustler, earning through intuition, passion, and purpose. But remember, you are worthy, even if you are still finding your way. Again, my big sister advice for second house, Neptune and Aries, is you are not what you produce. Your value isn't measured in results. You are already gold, just as you are. Now be that fiery self. Now with Neptune in the third house, Neptune is about your siblings, short distance traveling, and I like to say Neptune is your connection to your community and how you feel about connecting to others that are outside of your home. Okay, so with Neptune transiting the third house in Aries, It shows up, and also your thoughts and your voice and how you choose to express your truth. The mind, with the Neptune in your third house, the mind is fast but imaginative. You may struggle with communication or feel misunderstood by others, but your words are meant to ignite. You're a channel for ideas and insight. This placement is about healing the fear of being too much. Trusting your voice. Your voice does matter. You have something to say. It doesn't matter if you stumble or shake upon your words. They are still powerful. Use your words. Speak from your heart, and then people will feel your truth. My big sister advice for third house Neptune is your voice matters. Even when you stumble, you can still figure it out. Say it scared, but say it anyway. Oh, lastly, we're going to talk about Neptune in the fourth house. With Neptune in the fourth house, your fourth house is about your home, your family, your roots, your connection back to yourself, but deep down is the underbelly. So when Neptune is transiting this part of your chart, it is about your emotional roots. It may stir up some emotional roots for you. Home may have felt confusing or unstable. You may crave peace, but you also crave freedom. This placement invites you to become the safe space that you've never had or you want to be for yourself. This may be a time where you heal your inner child with gentleness but boldness. You are here to break generational patterns and build a home within yourself, even if it feels scared. That is for my reading the Neptune in the fourth house. Now, my big sister advice for you guys is you don't have to carry the weight of what others hurt you. You get to choose peace now. You are allowed to create a home from where your softness can stay. Now, thanks for watching. That is all. Follow me for more. We're going to do the next houses, the 5th through the 9th for Neptune, and thank you for watching.